gonna do a little camper walkthrough. We're gonna test everything out. First time really using this, finally got the battery to charge and see what happens, I guess. Our tow vehicle of choice, 2015 Subaru Outback Limited. Not a bad rig. Considering getting something a little bigger. It only can tow 2,800 pounds, and that's fine for this rig. It does dog a little bit on the highway and interstate. Anything above 70 is really not ideal in any shape, way, or form, that's for sure. But it does work well with the roof rack. We can put the canoe on there as well, and also hook up with the super duper trout fishing adventure rig that I'm currently working on. So currently we're kind of trying to, still a work in progress really. It's a 5x8 cargo trailer. It is old. It is a Blair trailer, one piece top, which I really like. It does not leak anywhere that I've found so far. I would like to get a little larger trailer, like to be able to stand up in it, but I'm very happy I didn't for the Subaru's sake, because any bigger it would definitely not be able to tow it very efficiently. Really trying to live in it, be in it on weekend trips or week trips, and trying to see how everything works and add more as I go to make sure everything is the right fit and how I want it to be. So let's get started on this side. I added the vent here for ventilation. Also have a 110 volt plug in here. This window I got from Amazon, I think it was 30 bucks. I've seen them in ice sheds, and they're for movable sheds that you can buy. So they actually worked really well so far. And even though they're small, they add a lot of light and definitely allow some ventilation, cross ventilation when sleeping in there. Let's check out the inside, see what we think. A couple stickers we're working with right now. So this is a setup. Usually stays like this most of the time. 3 layers of insulation on top, 1-inch pink foam board. Started to kind of just scrap wood for what I had around, so I got 1x4s on the middle section here, 3/4 inch plywood here, and then 1/4 inch plywood on top. Recently I've made these little curtains, which really help when sleeping or hungover nights from partying around the campfire. I found these sweet lockers in a dumpster walking my dog. They were throwing them out, and I talked to construction workers. I was like, can I take one of these? And they're like, hell yeah, dude. And pulled up, and they had a bunch in their truck. So I got 4 of them. I cut it down to only 3, and I'm also thinking about getting rid of this one on the outside, just because I don't know, I've been sleeping here. I haven't hit my head, but I know one of these days I'm going to, and I'm gonna be very angry with it. So again, another window over here with just vinyl curtains that I made. But yeah, sitting here this afternoon, there is plenty of light in it so far. I also found this on Facebook Marketplace. It's a little cabinet here. It's have my warm weather sleeping bag, some of them Green Boys, which all campers know, and a fan. And really just trying to lay out kind of the storage situation, how I want to live in it. I'm thinking about doing longer week trips, or maybe trying to work out of this for a week. I work remote, and figure out how I want to lay it out. That's kind of the main thing. So right now I have camping stove up there, basic Coleman camp stove I've had for years and has been working really well. I just put in the shelf here, as you can see, the Mr. Buddy heater. this shelf, trying to lay everything out in the cargo trailer so everything is somewhat removable and could still be used as a cargo trailer without heavy modification. I do leave most of this camping stuff in here just so I'm ready to rock and roll at any time. I have put a light up here, and I have another LED strip light, but I have my battery and wiring, everything kind of loose, just laying out now to see if it's going to be how I want it. But the light is really bright and has worked really well so far, especially at night. I was afraid to put the other one in just because of brightness. I was thinking about putting a dimmer maybe, or the other one would be, again, mounted over here. But this thing is really, the insulation is really holding up well. All one panel, as you can still see, there's a missing piece here, 1-inch foam on the walls. Yeah. That from the outside. More storage in here, just some towels, battery charger, bungees. In here, lantern, gas lantern, and electric lantern. Battery powered lantern. Got my 5-gallon water jug, and then always kind of have a bucket. I don't know why. I don't know if it's from ice fishing, but it's just been really handy. I keep a army wool blanket in there. It's kind of the dog blanket, the lay on the ground blanket, the whatever you need blanket if you get a little cold. And the main reason I have this shelf too is because when I sleep here, I have sleep apnea, so I can set my CPAP here, and also my Jackery 240, which I'm in the market for updating to a larger Jackery. I can get about 2 nights on it for at a max, but they're not that long sleep night, so I'm trying to upgrade a little bit. Just to show under here, I have my kind of my camp box here. I really kind of just make it so it's grab and go. If I have all this stuff in here, all I do is pack the cooler and I'm ready to rock. As you can see, the camping box. I really like these Plano cases. I keep one in the Subaru at all times too, but this is my larger one. I'm thinking about getting a couple more for storage. But yeah, just everything I need for 1 or 2 people. Keep this in here and rock and roll. I'll probably do a video showing everything I use so far and really try to get other people's input on what they think I should upgrade to or what they think of my setup. So but this just slides right under here, and normally I kind of put everything here with the cot here. It kind of holds in place with this bungee, and then I put other things I need up in here so they don't roll around. Normally the buddy heater would be down. I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna bring a 20-pound cylinder, I think, one of these weekends. I really like cold weather camping, but as you know, the buddy heaters, they kind of run out of heat middle of the night, even if you have a new can. So I'm gonna try the 20-pound cylinder, get a hose. I do have access panel that I just got from Amazon that I'm gonna be installing somewhere in this region, or maybe, yeah, probably not the front, but definitely on the side over here. So I can try to power it all night and see how it does. I slept in this thing last November and there was nothing in it, literally bare walls, no insulation. I slept on the ground, and I literally, it was like 12 degrees and me and the dog were cold as hell. It was absolutely miserable. So I've upgraded sleeping bags for cold weather. I have the buddy, but even then at 12 degrees it was not a fun night, even with the liquor blanket. So trying to find some better ways to to do it. Little toolkit I keep in here at all times. Tire iron, power cord extension. And I just got this from Amazon as well, just trying to different storage options out to see what works, what I like, and see how it progresses. I do want to put an AC unit in for the summer, but I really don't like the summer camp that much, so I'm just kind of excited for fall and winter. Also, I really don't have a locking situation as of now. I've been just closing this, and then I have a bungee that loops from that clip to here and holds it close enough, but if anyone wanted to get in, they definitely could. I actually bought some seat belts, and I'm gonna try and mount them on part of the steel here, maybe on this steel or on the 2x4, so that I can lock it but then also tighten it, because there's not a lot of room on the edge here. And I bought some other latches that I don't think will work, and I don't want to risk it like locking from the outside so I can't get in. I just don't think that sounds pretty shitty if I get somewhere and then be locked out of getting in here. So trying to find a solution. But yeah, this is my first video, kind of just trying it out, and thinking about going on a trip this weekend, and gonna maybe do some trout fishing, do some hiking, maybe get some videos of the dog and see how it goes. So thanks for watching, and see you later.